how you guys doing? Garrett here, and today for the vlog we will be talking about the Super Bowl this past February between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. So, as many of you may know, the Falcons went up 28 to 3 at one point and had a massive lead with 3 minutes left in the third quarter and managed to blow the lead, go to overtime, and lose to the Patriots. As a Falcons fan, I was very upset. I was watching it with a bunch of friends and family, and the reactions were very somber at the end of the game. We all just said goodbye and left, didn't really talk much, stopped having fun. So the question in this vlog is what went wrong? There's been a lot of blame passed around in the few months following the game, and they say it's the head coach's fault, Mike Shannahan, the offensive coordinator, Matt Ryan. No one's blamed Devontae Freeman, that's for sure. He carried us throughout that whole game. So whose fault really was it? All right. Well, all parties can take some blame from it. Matt Ryan was said to be seen on the sideline complaining and throwing his helmet and reported to have told the coaches he wanted to run. But at the end of the day, he is allowed to make audibles and call the plays. And if he thought that they shouldn't be passing the ball and he shouldn't be able to take a sack and lose 20 yards and push out field goal range, he should have called an audible. He has every right to do that. On the other hand, Mike Shannahan up that many points. Every middle school coach knows that you just run the ball, kick the field goal, and they're never coming back. There's simply not enough time. The case for the head coach is he's the head coach. He's in control. He could have stepped in, put Mike Shannahan aside, and said, "Hey, this is my deal." But here's the case for me. They got there based on what they do, and what they do is the head coach trusts Mike Shannahan to make the right calls. Yes, he could have stepped in, but they were largely ahead in the game due to what Mike Shannahan was doing, so it made more sense for him to just trust him at the time than to step in. At the same time, Matt Ryan, he definitely could have called some audibles. He could have ran the ball even when he was told to pass. But again, we're talking about a team that is in the Super Bowl, that has made it to the big show. They're up by over 3 touchdowns. There's hardly any time left, and the percentage of the other team winning is less than 10%. So what are you going to do as a quarterback? You're going to contradict your offensive coordinator and call an audible in a system that's worked for you the whole season? It seems a little questionable. So I think the burden of the fault falls onto Mike Shannahan. He had been doing stuff all year. He had been aggressive, but there are times when you have to understand that you need to pull back the aggression and play defensively. When you are up by that many touchdowns, all you have to do is kneel the ball 3 times or run the ball. You know, kneeling is safer, but if you don't feel comfortable kneeling, just run the ball and let Matt Bryant, who is over 90% of his career from inside the 40, kick the field goal and seal the game up. He was greedy. He didn't think about the consequences. And unfortunately, that cost us the game in the end. Now, there were a bunch of mistakes that the players made, but those mistakes should have never been allowed to happen if he would have made the right call. Luckily for us, Mike Shannahan is gone. I say luckily. He was a great coach throughout the whole season. It's unfair to say that he wasn't. But after that, I mean, it's not unforgivable, but I think some new talent is a good thing for us. With that said, I appreciate you listening to my vlog today, and have a good day.